Coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Oakland Raiders. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Ready? Check right 50. Mike is at 50. Check right 50. Let's go, D. Let's go. Kill, kill, kill. Kill.
On first down, Swift, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Gonna give this time to the tailback. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Go. Ready, I got you. I got you. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Second and 10 now. Haskins flushed out right. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46.
He's checking.
Now a give right side. Swift. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A safety with a sack there, LaMarcus Joyner. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Go. Hey. Shit. Check 4.
From midfield now, Haskins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Third and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
At their own 18-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 18.
Watch the twins.
Now a give right side. It's Moss. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
22-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check 15. Check 15. Hey, check 20. Express.
Now a give right side. It's Moss, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
3rd down and 6.
What down? 180. Mike, express. Cut. 58.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Going for the deep ball. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They'll run on first down. Swift, absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Hey, they're running it. Hey, watch that. Check Mike, 54. 54. Watch the run. Where'd he go? 54, Mike. 54.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Haskins. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
First down, Swift, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
On the ready, 54. Mike, 54. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Bring it. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Haskins, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Blake Martinez. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now Haskins, 3rd and long, going up top for Kupp. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Now,
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Raider 2. 12, Jumbo. Check 25. Check. Joe Chief. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep. Express. Safety's creeping.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Redskins' 22-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
We're good. 58, right over there.
Carr now to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Here's Carr to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now, 58, come on. Focus, defense, focus. 694. Under 10. Express. Low. Smooth.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
So they're watching the film, and it's working. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Let's go. 54 miles. No chance. Hustle. Watch out. 54. Right, 54. And let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Watch twist.
Third down. Here's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Express. Show it up. Watch the eye. Tighten up.
They'll try the left side. Moss. A gain of 3, second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
On 2nd and 7, Carr. Flush to his right. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Express. Raider 1.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, batted free. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Slide down. Check 3. Back.
To throw, it's Carr. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. In for the score. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, and I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9, from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Redskins take over.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's a
rush coming, and he's taken down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
the coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. To try again after the sack. Haskins going up top for Kupp. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Pick it up. Yep. Check. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Go. Alert flare. Put.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins, and the catch made by Hilton. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 54. Check. Watch 54. I got you. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine. Mike's 5-4.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
Down. 58. Come on. Watch the run.
On 1st down, Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
7:34.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
You're mine. Hey, Charlie.
Now a play fake. Carr. The 20. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. That all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Hunter Renfrow, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Haskins looking to throw on first down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Haskins now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
50, Mike's 50. I'm here all day. 50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. Go. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. You can't block me. You can't block me. Go. You can't block me. Go. Hey, we got Mike 50. Mike 50, huh? Here we go. Here we go. 50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. Don't get 50.
On first down, it's Haskins. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, 50. 50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. All day, dog. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Look. You ain't got nothing. Mike 50. Mike 50. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Too little, cupcake.
Now Haskins on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Mike 50. Mike 50. Check tight. Check tight. Check tight. Check. Check 99. Check 99. Hey, check 24. Watch 23. Check 9. Yep, go. Switch. Go. What do you want? Switch it. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
Again, it's Haskins. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to
And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moss. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Down! New 80! 58's the money. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the block. 93. 58 the money.
On play action, it's Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Hunter Renfro. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
It's a foot race. He's at the 40, past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 88 yards. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. We were just saying off-air during halftime, could they mount a comeback and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moss. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Good. 93. 9. 58, boys. 58. 58. Mike. Here we go. Your mind. Crunch. SOS.
Carr gonna throw. The open man here, Renfro. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 20-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
I mean,
that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Snap comes at 1. Now Haskins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check. Watch 54. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Hey, tight. Cut up. Yeah, there you go. Mike's 54.
Looking to throw, Haskins. He's got it to Hilton. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down. Haskins now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Check the backer. Squeeze. Zip it.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. Touchdown, Washington. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Moss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Mike 58, right there. I'm trying to collect. Check 24, check 24.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moss, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 40-yard line.
So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction.
Hand me. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Check 37, check 37. Check.
Shotgun now for Carr. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 30.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll try the left side. Moss. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
This throw caught. What about the 5? Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Check 13. Check 3, check 3. Check out 3.
They'll try the left side. It's Moss, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Check hot route. You got 36. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Throwing now. Haskins on first down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Yeah.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Hey, alert 3. Let's go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Jam him. Jam him. Jam him.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, here's Haskins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Express. 58, come on. 58.
They'll run on first down. Moss.
Push him back.
Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
6 guys. Check 6. Express.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Watch the safety. Express.
2-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moss, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
56-18.
Carr. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Yes, yes. Mike's 54. Delta, 54. We got to get the ball.
On first down, Haskins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Haskins now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Second down, Haskins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins, and he's going to go down again. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Mike's 50. Watch out. He's checking.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Down. 185. 58. Come on. Let's go, honey. Low. Express. Let's do it.
On first down, Moss.
Check 31.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moss. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Cleveland Farrell in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Check 4. Watch twitch. Twitch. Henry. Watch 50. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike.
Now Haskins to throw on second down. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. They'll run on first down. Moss, and only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moss. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long go. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Hatch it, hatch it. 25, check 25, check 25.
Now Haskins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. One final shot for Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down, Washington.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check your go. Hey, turn it up. Turn it up. Yeah. Short, short. Check. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness. And he coughed it up. And an alley to run. There he goes, right side. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Now the Redskin offense will stay out there and go for 2. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point conversion.
Some sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So for Oakland, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.